In a distant world beneath the sea's surface, a mermaid named Nereid lives in a peaceful aquatic kingdom where mermaids sing and coral blooms deep within the ocean. Nereid was different from the rest of the mermaids, as she always sought adventures and secrets unknown to others. She had heard tales of the blue wolf, a legendary creature living in the dark forests at the edge of the water kingdom. It was said that the blue wolf was not only a mighty being, but also carried an ancient curse. One day, Nereid decides to venture into the land of humans and the forests above the sea in search of this mythical creature. There, she discovers that the blue wolf, Orion, is not just a fearsome creature but actually a betrayed prince from another realm, cursed long ago and trapped in the form of a blue wolf, unable to return to his true self. He controls part of the forest with a magical force that lights up the night sky with a mysterious blue glow. Over time, their bond deepens. Nereid finds in Orion a lonely soul searching for freedom, just as she seeks knowledge. Together, as they attempt to break the curse that binds them, they face numerous challenges and enemies from both worlds, humans and magical beings alike. Through this adventure, they discover that Orion's curse is linked to the mermaid kingdom itself, and Nereid must sacrifice something significant from her world to save the blue wolf and restore balance to both realms. The story unfolds with themes of adventure, sacrifice, and self-discovery, blending magic with the deep relationships that develop between the characters. After Nereid and Orion began their journey to break the curse, they discovered that it was far more complex than they had initially thought. They needed to find the Blue Moon Crystal, a rare piece of ancient magic buried deep within the heart of distant mountains beyond the dark forests. However, this crystal was not easy to obtain. It was guarded by ancient creatures who served a kingdom erased from existence centuries ago. The journey took a dangerous turn as Nereid began to notice her mermaid powers slowly fading the farther she went from the sea. She kept this from Orion, fearing it would weaken his resolve. Meanwhile, Orion felt the weight of the curse intensifying, as if the closer they got to a solution, the stronger his bond with the wolf within became. As they advanced on their journey, they encountered strange beings, some friendly and others hostile. One of them was Eilera, an ancient sorceress who knew the secret of the curse. She told them that the Blue Moon Crystal alone would not suffice. They would also need the tear of the mermaid, a magical drop from the tears of a pure mermaid, symbolizing purity and sacrifice. To obtain it, Nereid would have to be willing to sacrifice something most precious to her. Nereid was at a loss, not knowing what she could sacrifice. Meanwhile, Orion feared that she might have to give up her life. He tried repeatedly to convince her to turn back, but Nereid was resolute. She was determined to save him at any cost, not only because she loved him, but because she felt that his freedom was tied to her own liberation from the constraints of the mermaid world that no longer satisfied her thirst for adventure. As time passed, feelings began to grow between Nereid and Orion. Nereid saw behind the wolf's fierce exterior a person filled with pain, while Orion found in Nereid a brave soul who reminded him of what he had lost. As they neared the crystal, they discovered that the curse was not just a punishment, but part of a greater plan to destabilize the balance between the land and sea realms. In a pivotal moment, when they finally acquired the crystal, Nereid had to sacrifice her ability to return to the sea. She became a mermaid without a sea, yet she was prepared for this. She placed the mermaid's tear alongside the crystal, and at that moment, the curse was broken. Orion returned to his original form as a prince, but the power of the crystal sent him into a deep slumber. Nereid remained by his side, knowing their journey was far from over, and that when he awoke, even greater challenges would await them. For the crystal had unleashed other ancient forces that had been dormant, now readying to reclaim control over both worlds. Will they succeed in facing these powers? Will they be prepared for the sacrifices to come? This is what the next chapter of their journey will reveal. The course of the moon Barbad be Abu Yabis. I didn't like it. Please subscribe and activate the notification bell.